10 years ago, we were discussing gender roles. Right now, we're discussing gender. Like, are you a male or a female? Do you really know? Are you sure? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's your brother Gabriel Romaani, and welcome to another episode of Real Problems, Real Solutions. The question today is from a brother who says, I've traveled to the Middle East, and something I noticed very different than the West, than Europe, is that men are somehow more allowed or more accepted to be and to act masculine in these countries. Can you please comment or give us a lecture or your understanding of the issue? How would this culture play a role, and how can we men in the West become more masculine? It's an amazing question, mashallah, barakallahu feekum. But before we get into that, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends and family. And also check out the descriptions and the links there. Support my Patreon so I can do more independent work and provide these services, alhamdulillah, for free to the brothers and sisters all over the world, educating them to get closer to an understanding of the correct Islam, inshallah. So the question is basically around masculinity in different contexts, different cultures. We need to understand that the world is now a global village. Now, I've lived in Muslim countries, Arab countries, and I agree that it is better than the West. However, men are emasculated in the Middle East as well, because feminism and these ideologies have bled into these countries, and we see it more. You have to be involved in the culture, not just as a tourist, but as someone who is what's called muqim, or lives there. And that's the chance and opportunity that I've had. Plus, not to forget, I was in the center, the heart of it, in education, seeing what the curriculum does to young men and dealing with parents and understanding the dynamics and the social aspects of that culture. So I would say that yes, maybe because we're a bit late in the Middle East, about 10 years or so behind the West when it comes to certain social practices, but it is definitely bleeding in through Hollywood, through social media. These opinions, these behaviors are now pretty much taking over the Middle East. So I would say that we're kind of in a time of extinction right now. We're not fully extinct yet, but we're in a time of extinction when it comes to real masculinity. However, culturally speaking, because of Islam in the Arab lands in the Middle East, the right, the responsibility of a father, of a male figure, is still to an extent understood, even if it's not respected. It's still part of the theory. While comparing it to the West, we see that the theory has been affected itself. People are confused even to as not the roles. I mean, about 10 years ago, we were discussing gender roles. Right now, we're discussing gender. Like, are you a male or a female? Do you really know? Are you sure? Even if you look in your pants, are you sure that you're a male? Well, I have the tools of a male. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're a male. These are some of the things that are being debated and discussed now, or doubted in the West. As for the Middle East, they're now probably at the level of discussion of gender roles. And women now are being empowered more to go out there, leave their children, their families, and work, to take up the roles of men. So there's that struggle that's being discussed, yet still in the theory, it is understood and known that the woman is not the man is not the woman. And men are still leading to an extent, and at least people theoretically accepted that, yes, this is the case. But it's changing, and it's changing very fast, as I have said. So the culture having the correct theory, you'll find more masculine men. You'll find in the families that the father is the one who takes care of things. He's respected by his children, by his wife, by the females around him. His opinion is asked and respected. And specifically when it gets to more traditional areas, you'll find it more and more. Move towards the city, more cosmopolitan type of settings, and you'll find very big similarities, close similarities to what you see in the West, even though the person speaks and looks in a different way. fits the culture and the language of the location, but totally when it comes to their role in the family, fits like a Western man. So this is very worrisome and we have to be careful, but it's a great observation. I do believe that people can learn a lot from, especially Arab culture. Arab men are more masculine, African men as well, North African, Central African, East African. You'll find cultures are more, male dominant, masculine driven. Men look more masculine, behave more masculine, as opposed to your Western counterparts. So we can learn a lot from them, but we also see that they're being emasculated and that they are losing. That's an ongoing battle, and I believe personally that we are losing. And that is why our project is so important, such as the Muslim Alpha Men Society and the Muslim Alpha Men Program. People have an issue with alpha, alpha, alpha. It's just a leadership title or label. You can call it whatever you want. Bottom line, what it means is that Muslim men are the leaders. They have to qualify to be the leaders. They have to have the skills to be the leaders. They have to struggle to maintain that, not just try once and give it up. It's an ongoing battle, but our project helps young men to develop that, helps older men to realize that and to maybe come back and try to do something about it, to build a new generation of leaders, strong males, strong masculine, Muslim-driven, Islam-centered families, inshallah, with the man at the head, women and the female folks as the supporters. Important, of course, very important, no doubt. This is the solution, inshallah. We can help us be in the to achieve that by spreading our work to other people. People are in doubt about this. People are confused about this. Share and like and support our dawah. Check out the links in the description. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.